Step out, miss. Hey, what are you doing with these guys? How did you meet these guys? They are way older than you. So did they hurt you at all?
Safeguarding is one of the biggest concerns for modern cops as they attempt to ensure the health and safety of the youngest and most vulnerable in the community. In these 6 cases, you'll see what happens when cops discover missing kids in horrifying situations. Walking alone. Our first case begins on the 2nd of April 2024. Police in Craighead County were informed that a 7-year-old boy had been found walking by himself far away from his home. The boy had supposedly appeared at a farm shop, informing a Good Samaritan that he had missed the school bus but was afraid of going back home. And so, he intended to walk 7 miles to the school.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
It's not raining.
No? Got a little shower a while ago, but other than that, I think that's all we got.
How you doing, buddy? Where you live at? Say what?
The cop is happy to see that the kid is safe and asks him a few questions about what he's doing. He reveals alarming details about the way his mother has been treating him. She hadn't even fed him.
Come here. Bad.
Oh, it's okay. You can't remember?
And I am going to my school.
You're going to school?
Do you know where Valley is?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going there.
I do. I'm here to help you this morning, okay?
I was feeding, and I just caught a glimpse coming by the side of the barn. I thought, well, there's supposed to be somebody here, you know. And I looked, this little guy. He says he's missed the bus.
Okay.
His mom told him he had to go to school.
Where's your mama at?
I don't know what.
Is she at home?
Yeah, but I don't know what road.
See, I can't figure out which bus driver runs this route. I don't. Not a whole lot of kids
I
ride.
know his address. We're fixing to go over here in a minute. Did you talk to your mom this morning?
No, I got in trouble, and then my mom said today you have to wake up on your own and try to catch the bus. If you don't, you should maybe like. Now she doesn't want me to just. She said like I got in trouble last night, and then she said, hey, go to sleep. I won't set your alarm clock, and she won't like wake me and say goodbye.
Okay, so you had to get yourself up today. Did you sleep in your bed last night?
Mm-hmm.
Inside the house?
See, at first he told me he'd been out all night, and then he started, you know. And I thought, man, he's been out all night.
Was you outside last night?
No, I can't remember.
Okay. But you slept in your own bed last night? You had blankets and covers and everything? Did you set your alarm?
My mom always do that, but she didn't.
Do you know how to set your alarm? So no alarm was set and you got up a little late? Okay.
Said his mom's name was Hawkins.
No, I can't remember.
You can't remember your mama's name? You just call her mama? Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to take you with me and we're going to go back to your house for a minute, okay? And then
I can't really know where my house.
I know where it's at.
Where?
And then we will check on getting you to school, okay?
My mom just want me to go to school.
Okay.
Because she just wants me to go to school because she loves me, but she wants me to go to school.
Okay. Well, we're going to make sure you get to school, but we're going to go talk to her real quick too, okay?
Can you just talk to her?
Did you eat breakfast this morning or anything? Are you hungry? All right. Did you eat supper last night? You didn't eat last night either?
She said you're not gonna eat supper, and she said you just eat to stay in your room for all night.
Okay.
And I just been doing my homework.
What'd you get in trouble for?
The boy tries to remember what he got in trouble for, but the cop is keen to help him out. It seems that his mother has been trying to hide her terrible behavior.
Maybe
Being a boy?
maybe just leaving my brother on a trampoline, and this is the story because she just didn't let me tell the story. She just said, and I was crying my little brother, and then I was gonna get the cat, but I got distracted. And because like the neighbor come home, and I wanted to, because she don't let me pick it up, and I was gonna bring it to my brother.
And you left your brother on the trampoline. How old's your brother, you know?
And my friend Noah was watching, and he.
How old's your brother?
2.
2.
And then Noah maybe got off the trampoline.
Okay. All right. Well, come with me. We're going to run to your house real quick. Okay.
I want to just go to school because my mom don't want me to. She want me to go to school. So
Okay. Well, come with me then.
Are you going to go to school?
Say what? I'll be back in a second.
Are you going to go to school?
In a minute. Get up there and have a seat. Give me just a second, okay? I'm gonna go talk to this guy up here, okay? I'm gonna get your information real quick.
See, I don't know if Hawkins around here. He said that his bus comes down this road. But see, I don't know if he lives down, like I said, down.
I got the address up there, but I don't know what it is.
First he told me he'd been out all night, and I'm like, why have you been out all night, you know? Then he says, well, it was kind of dark, and I missed the bus. But at first he wouldn't tell me anything. He was scared, I think.
Yeah.
You know? And he was just like, please just take me to school. And I'm like, I can't just take you to school, buddy, because,
You did the right thing calling us.
you know,
There's actually a family at their house right now trying to figure out where he's at. So they don't know that he's over here. But
this may be them.
we'll go from there.
There you go.
How you doing? Yep.
Okay, so my wife called. We stay at 116 CR 457.
Yep.
It's our neighbor's kid. She was driving down here this morning. She called the police, and she picked him up. He was walking. She took him back home, and she's been up there beating on the mom's door, trying to get him to come to the door. She said the kid went around to the back of their house and he disappeared. And she opened up the door, she yelled inside. We've called her cell phone, we've messaged her on Facebook.
Door's unlocked though?
Door's unlocked. She's up there at my house. My wife's freaking the out. She's like, I don't know if this kid's in the house. And I was like, honey, I'm driving here to the house. She said, there's a cop down here, and I see a kid on the porch. I said, let me ride back down here, make sure he didn't head back. She said that his mom was going to get really angry if he didn't make it to school.
While we're fixing to head over there.
Okay. I'm going to call
Thanks,
my wife
sir.
too, man.
Another civilian comes forward to help, and after speaking with them, the officer heads over to the boy's house. The community is coming together to assist as best they can.
Yeah, he's got.
He was all the way down there by the landfill. He walked that far?
Yeah, well, I picked him up and I brought him back. And whenever I was, because he opened the door and I didn't go in, but I was yelling for her. And he walked around the house, so I thought he went in the back. And I've been yelling for him, and I can't get him to come to the door. Well, I know why. I don't know how he went past me.
He said Mama's going to be really mad if he didn't make it to school.
Yeah, that's what she said too. I told her, I said, don't leave until you find out somebody's okay, man.
Well, we're going to keep him in here for now so he don't run off.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
No? Who else is in the house?
Your baby brother? How old's your baby brother?
One's 3, one's 2.
You don't know where your mom's at? You haven't seen her today? What about your dad? You haven't seen him either?
Does he live here?
What's your dad's name?
He said he got in trouble last night, and they sent him to bed with no supper. Told him he was going to bed and setting his own alarm, getting up and going to school on his own. They wasn't waking him up, so he got up this morning late on his own, missed the bus, and his mom told him last night if he missed the bus he'd be in trouble. So he started walking.
Let's see if we can go try to. She said the doors are locked. She opened it up and hollered, but nobody came in there. But she said there is a guy that lives here, but they didn't know his name or number. But she's got her phone number. But she said that's her vehicle.
Well, we're fixing to scare the shit.
Can you run me a 28 name only? Arkansas, Robert, Charles, Henry, Ida Young, RC,
We're fixing to scare the hell out of somebody.
Huh?
So we're fixing to scare the hell out of somebody.
Nicholas, your Amber Thompson.
Amber Thompson. Table.
Sheriff's office.
A search of the house reveals that the other child is by himself with the mother asleep. It took a while to find her, and once they did, they find that she has no guilt over what she's done.
Sheriff's office.
Clear.
Clear. Hey, buddy, where's your mom? Where's your mom at?
They're all in the street.
Huh? Sheriff's office. Sheriff's office. Hey, stay in there, buddy.
Here, go back to your room.
Sheriff's office. Sheriff's department. Sheriff's office.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Sheriff's department.
Hi.
Sheriff's office. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm trying to figure out why your kid's walking down the road by the landfill on his own.
Who? Which kid?
Your 7-year-old.
We
I
got
don't
him.
know why.
He said you told him to get up and go to school on his own this morning.
He got in a lot of trouble last night, and he got an alarm for Easter.
Well, he missed the bus, and he's
Well, he
scared of
shouldn't-
you, so he
He's scared of me.
took it amongst himself to walk all the way down by the landfill.
He's scared of me. Okay. I mean, he can be scared of me all he wants. He needs to be scared of me. I'm his parent. That's my
Okay.
job.
You got any ID on you, ma'am?
My husband actually has it. He has my ID and my social. He had to take it to an attorney's office for some things for our business.
Okay, well.
What's your first name?
Amber Thompson. I know my ID. I know my DL number by heart.
What'd he get in trouble for?
Who?
Your son.
He purposefully left his 2-year-old brother on a trampoline in the backyard by the pond because he thought he just flat out said he wanted to be mean and left him on there by himself.
What's your birth date?
8/22 of 90.
So you think
He
it's,
also yelled at
you
a
said
teacher.
92?
90. He also yelled at a teacher. He also lied to me when he got home about what happened at school that day. So I've got these patches on my face. He also yelled at a teacher, and then he tried to hide his report card for when he got home. It's been a whole mess of stuff lately.
Okay.
He also,
Did he get to eat supper last night? Because he told us
no,
he was...
last night he did not get to eat supper. And that's the first time that has ever happened. Ever.
Okay.
But when he left his 2-year-old brother because he said he wanted to go play with a cat,
Yep.
and he left one of my other babies on a trampoline.
But with you being an adult, you can't expect a 7-year-old
yes, I can.
to give his full
When I
attention
tell-
to a
when he
2-year-old
said-
kid.
Yes, I can. When he says
All right.
I want to play outside.
Well, come out front with us real quick.
The suspect is taken out of the house but is claiming that her son is lying. The cops don't buy it and soon arrest her.
Listen.
Well, I'm a police officer.
You don't need to have it just because you're a call.
Okay, well, listen, man, we can just take you to jail for child
what?
endangerment.
I didn't do anything.
You let an 8-year-old get all the way across town. That's a problem. So
That's
don't say
not
that we
my
have an attitude.
problem.
No, listen, you've talked this whole time. Don't say we have an attitude when your 8-year-old is walking down the street and we can't get a hold of you. Okay?
Okay.
It's a problem. The kid is starving right now. I had to feed him beef jerky because
starving.
You just said he didn't eat supper last night.
No, he didn't.
He hasn't had breakfast either.
Yes, he did. He had breakfast this
He
morning.
said he hadn't even seen you this morning.
No, that was what he was told to do this morning. This is the first time
You
this
expect a
has
7-year-old to
absolutely-
be an adult on his own? Are you serious?
This is absolutely the first time this has ever happened for him to have to wake
You just
up.
hang tight up here.
Huh?
Just hang tight up here. I'm fixing to call the child services.
The suspect was charged with the welfare of a with risk of and physical injury. Anything could have happened to this kid while out by himself, and unfortunately in our next case, a teen is actually kidnapped. Trapped teen. Our next case begins on the 17th of June 2024. A father in Indiana informed police that his 14-year-old daughter had gone missing. The police tracked the girl's phone, believing she was taken away in a black vehicle. Upon finding the victim, chaos quickly descended on the scene.
Driver! Put your hands out the window! Oh, Jeff! Oh, Jeff! Jeff! Smokes. What in the world? Roll the windows down now! All the windows down now! Roll the windows down!
The cop is clearly very worried about the situation she's faced with and needs backup urgently. There are 5 men in the car and a teenager who's clearly trapped.
Roll all your windows down now! Put your hands up! Okay. Well, I'm Trooper Sapp. We're doing an investigative stop, okay? Anybody got ID? Are you? How old are you? You're 14? Okay. You got ID? Give me ID. 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 Yeah, put your hands up. Hands. Thank you. What about you, sir? You driver. Okay, you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more ID. Yeah, ID?
I've got it.
You got it? Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull her out. Okay. You're gonna need to come out and open that seat up. Yep. No. Nope. Step out, miss. Step out. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Step out. Put your hands behind your back. See. Turn around. Turn around. Why don't you come over here? Come here.
The officer is completely outmatched here, but tries to stay calm. She cuffs one suspect and moves the teenager to her car so she can question her.
Sit down. All right. You come with me. Honey, what are you doing with these guys? Go ahead and sit there. You sit there. The process of securing them. Okay. Hop out.
Called out.
Okay. You over here.
Kneel down right here beside him. Just kneel down.
So you speak English?
So.
Okay.
That like him.
Oh God, I didn't know you had one more. I'm gonna go back and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a call about you, obviously. You're 14, you look 14. Why are you with these guys?
Nothing. We're just going to California.
California? You're without your parents' knowledge? None of these are your parents, right?
No.
Okay. That's why we got called. Okay. All right. In the case I didn't tell you, I am Trooper Sapp. Honduras. How did you meet these guys? How did you meet these guys?
They are my friends.
They are way older than you. So you understand why your parents called you. You're not in trouble. I mean, you're going to be in trouble with your parents. But you're not under arrest or anything. Girl. I'm going to guess at some point your parents are going to want to talk to you. Do you have your phone with you?
Yeah.
Have they been trying to call you? You want to call them while we're sitting here? And I'll talk to them.
They don't speak English.
They don't speak English?
No.
Where are they from?
Guatemala.
They're from Guatemala. So the situation is your parents have called. I guess they saw you had left with these guys.
The victim claims that the men were taking her to go and see her family, but these illegal immigrants clearly had other intentions.
So did they hurt you at all?
No, they've been good to me.
Yeah. Why were you going to California with them?
To save family.
Your family or their family?
No, my family.
Your family? But your parents, your parents, do they know any of these gentlemen?
No, but I told them that I wanted to go to save family.
Do you realize you're 14, you're still a kid?
Yeah.
And if you were my kid, I would be mad, crazy, upset, worried about you. And I'm sure they are too, don't you think? Because they called.
Yeah.
That's why we are doing this. And I'm glad you're okay. Because I was worried that we would stop these guys and you would not be with them, but your phone would. I was really worried about you. Do you want to call your parents real quick? I mean, you can talk to them, and I can use my app if I need to talk to them. I could try.
But I think my dad is working.
No, your dad is. I doubt it. So give him a call, please. And he's not answering.
No.
Where does he? What? It's 2:30 in the morning. Is he at work at 2:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Where's your mom?
I think she's sleeping.
Okay, I'm gonna step out to the back of my car and talk to another officer. Okay. Just stay right in here. I'm probably gonna need some help. Need a lot of help. There's 5 Hispanic. She's with them. I got her. She's safe. She says they have not harmed her. But she left with them. The youngest, she's 14. Youngest is 19. And they go up to, 50 some odd year old, 54-year-old. So there's 5 of them and 1 little bitty girl. I'm guessing it's some sort of thing. They said they were going to California. And they don't speak English. One of them kind of speaks English. There's 4 of only 1's legal, and 4 of them they're all illegal.
Who's got it? Give me your phone.
Huh?
Give me your phone.
So, what's she saying?
She's going to California to see her family with 5 strangers she just met. She's 14. She looks 10.
Well, yeah, I've seen her.
According to their documents, they've all got identification. 4 of the 5 is definitely 100% illegal.
Yeah.
The other one, the one driving, at least has a valid driver's license. The biggest thing I need to do now is call. Unless you want your vehicle towed, we can lock up your vehicle and leave it here. Is it your vehicle?
Yes, mine.
Yours. Okay.
What
Do
happened?
you want to tow? You guys are all going to jail.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Why?
Well, we'll talk about that. Okay. Either you talk to me or you don't talk to me, but you're still going to go to jail. You got a 14-year-old girl with you.
Yeah, but the family told me.
Well, that's not why we're here. All right?
In the jail, the cops interview a suspect via a translator. He suggests he was doing her brother a favor, but the story doesn't add up.
Okay, you're going to be speaking to Carlos, that's here with me. Why was Maria with you?
¿Por qué se encontraba con usted?
Porque vamos a trabajar a Arkansas. El brother.
You were going to work. Sorry, disculpa, adelante.
Porque vamos a trabajar a Arkansas y el brother me dijo que la llevara y que en Arkansas la iban a recoger a ella.
Did you know she was 14 years old?
No, yo no sabía que tenía 14 porque el brother me dijo que tenía 19.
Your brother, her brother?
Yes, the brother
Is one of those gentlemen her brother?
No.
Who is her brother?
Uno que me llamó por teléfono. No sé si es el hermano o no sé, pero él dijo que era el hermano.
Do you have children?
Sí, tengo una hija que uno va a cumplir ahorita en agosto, una hija. Bueno.
Did that little girl look close to your daughter's age?
No.
How old do you think she looks?
19 or 17, porque the people de Guatemala son small guys, son pequeños las personas.
Do you understand you're being arrested for
Porque yo no sabía que tenía 14 años. Yo iba a trabajar y yo por hacer favor al hermano de llevársela para Arkansas.
5 suspects with a possible 14-year-old female?
Yes.
Okay.
We've interviewed a few of them, and none of them know who she is, and they just picked her up to take her to work out, and they've been saying Kansas and California is kind of the places they've been talking about, and they thought that she was 19.
All the suspects were charged with kidnapping and in welfare of a. The cops eventually found this teenager in a car, but in our next case, the victim has been left in a motor vehicle all by themselves. Forgotten in hot car. Our next case begins on the 16th of February 2025. Police were given a call about a child that had been left by herself in a car. Seemingly in there for hours, officers were worried about the heat the kid may have been experiencing and were concerned for his lack of supervision.
Can you open the door? Can you open the door?
What's up, Cap? I guess she's being good, not opening the door for a stranger, but it's locked. No, it's off. I'm gonna go inside and see if I can't get
Hi, how are you? Can you open the door for me? Mommy's coming out. She said open the door. Can you open the door for me? She's coming out right now. Thank you, baby. Uh-oh. It's okay.
Go get Mom. Where's the mom?
I don't know where the mom is. She's okay though, right?
Yeah. Are you able to call her, like on a PA to the front? Christine, if you can come to the front, please. Alright, let's just fucking walk around, guys. Are you Miss Christine?
I'm Christina.
Okay. My apologies.
We might have to ask one of the employees to go see if she's in the sauna.
The cops head into the gym to try and find the parent of this child. After getting some help, they finally locate the suspect and take her outside.
Here, you want me to check the female bathroom?
Yeah, we were just gonna ask her if you could.
Yeah.
You know what she looks like, obviously?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
I'll be right back.
Thank you.
She's in there? Did you ask her if she could come out?
Yeah, I asked her if her name was Christine. She said yeah, and I told her to come out, and she said okay. But she was just showering, so I don't know.
Yeah, she's in there.
She is?
Yeah. She said she was showering, but she's coming out.
Okay. Can we talk to you outside? Okay.
Is my daughter okay?
Well, let's talk over here.
Okay.
She's okay now that the car's open.
Oh, I literally went in there for like 5-10 minutes. Like
Okay,
15,
well, other
20.
people have said otherwise, okay? Even 5-10 minutes, that's fine. What if something happens to you in the gym?
Very true. My God, you scared me. I thought something happened to my daughter. That's all I cared about. Woo, I almost
If
had
you
a
cared
shock.
about it, then you wouldn't leave her in a car off.
Oh my God. I thought it was like 15-20 minutes she was sleeping, and I was going to come right back out. You scared me.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
It's all in the car. I'll definitely make sure it doesn't happen again. Can I go see her?
Can you give me a second?
Please.
So, what time did you get to the gym?
I got here like 15-20 minutes ago, like 20-30 minutes ago. I went to the gym, I did my workout, and then I showered and came right back out.
So you did a 15-minute workout and shower?
15-20 minutes, like 5 minutes, and I came back out, like 20-25 minutes total.
Okay.
Yeah, and it never happens before, so I'm like, oh my God, what happened? I've never, ever, ever left her to where she's alone. I'm just like, all right, let me just quickly go here since you're sleeping, and I'll come back out.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
And I hate to be up front or out of line. Are you guys living under the car?
No, not at all. I can actually show you a paycheck.
Okay.
I'm working. This is like a mistake. That's why I was scared. I'm like, let me run out. I can show you my paycheck.
Okay, that's fine.
I can literally pull it out and show you.
So I checked her. She's on. She's been in here for almost 2 hours already.
Okay. Can I see it on the computer? She said she's been in here for 15 minutes.
7, 11. So she's exactly what time she's here. 2 hours. She said she's been here 15 minutes. Yeah.
The suspect claims that she's been very responsible and has checked on the kid. She's in denial, but complies with the officers and their requests. She's given a choice to explain her side of the story.
Let me take it out right now. I thought you guys scared me. I just want to make sure she's okay.
What was your name, ma'am?
Christina.
Christina. Do you want to go to jail for
Not
Or do
at
you
all.
want to tell us the truth right now?
I'm definitely telling you the
You
truth.
checked in the gym at 7:27 this morning.
Well, no.
Do you know what time it is now?
If you ask her, I came back out. I went
It's
to
9 o'clock.
No.
You've been here for almost 2 hours.
I will tell you. I'm telling you the truth. I walked back out.
Okay, regardless, she was still in the car.
For like 15, 20 minutes. Yes, that's true.
Okay.
But I can literally tell you, I walked out.
All right, let's go get your driver's license and we'll go from there.
And I can show you my paycheck and everything. My daughter has never been harmed, hurt.
Okay, well, we don't know that, and this is our first encounter with you, so I find that hard to believe. Well, I can't trust you because you said you've been in there for 15 minutes and you've been in there for 2 hours.
25, 15 at the gym, like 5 minutes.
Hi, Mom. How are you? Good. Gabby's good.
What happened?
No, she didn't do anything. A passerby called it in because they saw an unattended juvenile in the back with the car off. So with the biggest issue, obviously Florida and everything else is one, you don't want to leave unattended for long at all, but also the car has to be on, okay? Alright?
Do you have your ID?
Yeah, but she's okay, she got no complaints, she's been great, okay? Alright, Gabby, feel better, we'll see you later.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Alright, no problem.
And I'm so sorry. I know you guys hate me right now, but I promise it's a mistake.
Can you give my partner your ID?
Yeah. And you can call her. They came to help me with my car. I literally I literally had a flat.
I'm not worried about your vehicle right now.
I know, but I wanted to tell you why we're here. We had a flat, and they stopped by and changed everything for me.
Okay, cool. You could
And
be
that's
doing
why.
whatever inside, but your child's in the car, no AC, the car's off, it's locked, so we can't get in unless we break the window. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I understand, and it'll never happen. It never happened before. That's why I'm like afraid.
I don't think you.
that would happen.
Where are you going?
I'm just trying to make sure that.
Why is that a concern if the driver's side is open?
No, I'm just making sure that she's okay because she gets scared, and I don't want her to be afraid.
So you had to close the driver's door?
I just closed the door. Honestly, I'm telling you, it really is a mistake, and I know you don't understand, but it is a mistake.
I don't think anybody will understand this. Just put your bag on the hood.
My book bag?
Yes. Let's step over here to the front. So, do you want to tell me what's going on then?
It's the honest truth. I wish you would believe me. I promise you. I can show you the text message, and you can even go to the tire shop. Can I tell you what happened, and then you can kind of see if I'm guilty or not?
I'll hear you out.
The cops are finding that the story is changing and doesn't at all make sense. The woman wants to show her receipts, but it seems she's making it up as she goes along.
You're supposed to tell me what happened.
I just did, sir.
Okay, but there's a lot of inconsistencies in the story. You're repeating my questions because you are trying to think of something. I don't know what's going on.
I wasn't. I have it. I have the proof as the text messages. It shows you. I wrote her. I said, "Hey, my tire blew out in front of the Firestone. Here's the address. Can you please send someone to come help us?"
Okay,
she
so
sent her husband.
you got off work at what time last night?
I got off of work probably around 8 or 9.
Okay, so then what were you doing driving at 11 o'clock at night?
No, I was driving around 9 something from Fort Lauderdale to down there. The tire blew out around 10. A man named Moses at
So
Firestone.
what happened in between 8 o'clock and 10 p.m.?
The tire around, I don't know what else you're talking, I don't know. I'm not looking at the time. I'm telling you, after work, I drove around 9 to 9 something, 9:10.
What county and city are we in currently?
In Lake Worth, right?
Okay.
Palm Beach.
I don't need the stories anymore. I'm going to notify DCF. They're going to pay a visit to you at your house, check on the welfare of your child. Okay? Do not let this happen again. Because now that it's on record, I guarantee you would be going to jail next time.
Okay.
Give me a second.
If the gym is such a priority to you.
Well, now it's not. Because,
But listen to me, let me finish. If it is, then find a gym that has a daycare.
Okay.
Because it's not acceptable to you just to get your exercise and your workout in, you leave your child in the car.
Sorry, this is my friend.
Okay, can you lock your phone screen and put it in your bag or something? Here's the severity of the situation, okay? I had to reach out to my supervisor, okay, and a detective, okay? This meets the criteria for, yes, you to go to jail, okay? So, do you mind calling your father to have him come pick up your child so we do not have to give her to DCF?
Can you tell me why?
Because you left her unattended in the car with it off.
But I went in there for like 25, 30 minutes.
Regardless, it could be 5 seconds.
Can you guys literally like see the tire that blew out? Can you
The
tell
tire
him?
has nothing to do with this.
Okay.
Nothing to do with this. You understand that, right?
That's the reason why I stopped.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could be at Crunch in Miramar. You could be at Crunch in Fort Lauderdale. You could be at Crunch in In New York, it's the same thing.
The mother is given a firm warning, but it seems she cannot find any other care for the kid. The cops decide to detain her, but the child freaks out after seeing her mother arrested.
I
don't care.
I don't know how he's gonna get there. Like,
Does he not have a car?
He has a car, but he's like a senior. I don't know how he's gonna make it to Crutch Fitness.
How old is he?
My dad's about like 75, 76.
Okay. What other family members live close by?
No, any other family member that's nearby here that I can call her. That I can call, like, literally. I wish somebody would believe, like, literally. She just called me too.
Give me your bag.
Please.
Go ahead and call Dad.
Is there any way, like,
No.
Can I speak to him? And I'm like telling you guys that I can call my dad, but there's no way he's gonna be able to come way down here and
All right. Put your phone on the roof.
You want me to try to call him? Please?
Face the car.
Please don't do this. Okay, I'll call my dad.
Okay, I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna have you on speaker, okay? Stop. Do not do that.
Please let me call my dad. Please let me call my dad.
Okay, we'll call him in a little bit, okay? Right now, that's not gonna happen.
Please let me call my dad so my daughter is safe. At least I can call her grandmother or something, please.
I got you. Just take a seat.
Can I at least call her grandmother?
Take a seat. I don't want your child to see.
I don't think I might faint.
Take a seat.
Can you please let me call my dad?
Take a seat. I don't want your child to see.
Keep drawing. She's okay. They're just talking. He just has to speak to her in the car.
Take the seat. Take a seat.
Gabby, mommy is arrested.
She's gonna come in.
I don't know why, mommy. I'm arrested.
Okay. That's good for your child, but that's not what I wanted to happen.
I'm so scared. I don't know what happened.
Well, I don't understand why you...
The mother is now upset and tries to turn this on the cops. Someone comes to collect the kid, but it seems the mother has a repeated problem with not being responsible.
She's going to jail right now. Okay. I don't know why, but she's having a hard time understanding of the totality of the circumstances of what she did wrong. Okay? That's neither here nor there. Her story is just very, very inconsistent of what's happened from yesterday until the moment we met her. Okay? I don't know what's going on. It's none of my business. My concern is her child.
Yeah.
Okay? I appreciate you coming out here and taking custody of her child. I'll see if she wants to talk to you. I'm sure she will.
The whole reason you're in handcuffs has nothing to do with your tire being blown out. It has to do with your decision of leaving your kid in the car unattended. Does that make sense to you now?
I'm so sorry.
I did take a little bit of look at your record. You've had, quite a few traffic infractions, but it's not a big deal. But some of them are not seatbelting your child. Okay, yeah, I've seen all up and down the state of Florida.
The suspect was charged with child. This child was left out in the car, but in our next case, the kid is instead left outside in the rain. Left in rain. Our next case begins on the 8th of February 2025. Good Samaritans had contacted the police in regards to a child who had been spotted walking by themselves on the highway in horrible weather. With temperatures dropping and the rain pouring down, the cops stepped in to save them. The kid confirms that they're close to home but doesn't want the mother to get into trouble. If anything, the kid's story raises further alarm bells.
How old are you? You're not in trouble. How old are you?
15.
Okay, do your parents know you're out here?
Yeah, I'm really close to home.
Okay, that's the only reason we were called is because it's real dangerous. It's rainy and there's cars driving fast. Where's home?
You won't get my mom in trouble.
What's that?
You won't get my mom in trouble?
I won't get your mom in trouble. I just want you to get home safely. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn my rear lights on. Yeah, you're not in trouble. I just don't want you to get hit by a car. It's raining and...
Yeah. You won't get my mom in trouble?
Is there a reason your mom's in trouble? She doing okay?
We were in trouble. CPS would have cleaned our life off.
Oh, okay.
I was a little mad.
Okay, so did you run away today? Or how'd you end up out here in the rain? It's cold.
Yeah. I was meeting a second and she saw us close. And so I asked if it was okay.
Okay.
And she really didn't want me to.
Okay.
But I still did. And she's been following me. She knows where I am.
Oh, is she out here looking for you?
She's not looking for me. She knows the path I was taking, but she parks near it. I have
okay. Okay. Here, let me get you out of the cold. I'll get you home, okay? That's all I'm worried about is I want to get you home, okay? It's almost below freezing and you're soaking. Are you cold?
Not really.
Not really? What's your mom's name?
I know her number too.
I think I've met her before. Do you stay with your grandparents sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay, I was actually out there with you that day. Do you remember me talking to you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember. I was out with you guys. You doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Do you live with your mom full time now, or are you still?
Yeah, we live with my mom full time now.
Okay.
We got it cleaned up, and we're doing pretty good.
Okay, that's good. You feeling all right?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me again how you ended up here.
Well, so I just wanted to break because I was yelling at her and saying mean stuff. And I didn't want to get her angry.
Okay.
And then I just asked if I could walk, and then she didn't want me to.
Okay.
But so then she's been like following me, like she's parked there. She's asked and made sure I'm okay.
Okay.
And all that stuff.
So where did you get out of the car? Do you remember like what business you were by or what street you were by?
I don't know what it was, but it was like that. So you go there, you turn left, and there's like a bike path. It was almost around there.
Did she pass you, or did she turn a different direction?
She's been like going and stopping around me, like she's making sure I'm safe.
Okay.
Yeah, like she's always been around.
The officer confirms this isn't the first time they've had to interfere with this family. Apparently, the mother passed by, but left him there regardless.
Were you out with me on that call where we almost busted through the door because the flies were in the windows and it turned out she actually lived there? Were you out with me on that? It was Sean? Okay, so we opened a CPS case on this mom for deplorable conditions because the house there was like dead animals lying around, and we thought somebody was dead in there. It was so bad. So this is her kid, so I recognized him. I started talking to him. They got in some argument. She dumped him out of the car at the bike path on Grange Hall and drove home, left him to walk, and he's 13. He's soaking wet. This is the second time we've been called for no parent in their right mind would. She said he realized he forgot his cell phone in the car, and she drove by and held it up to show him that she had it and kept driving and left him. I think he might be on the spectrum or have some autism, I think, is in the history. He seems okay. He doesn't seem injured in any way, but he's walking along 835, which is a high-speed road with no sidewalk in this weather, and he's soaking wet. Yeah, I don't think any parent in their right mind would dump their kid on a busy road like this and have them walk miles home in the rain and the cold. Still doing okay?
Yeah, I just saw my mom. She just passed by.
She just passed by?
Yeah, I was gonna get out, but I didn't want to.
Okay. She went that way?
She was coming this way, coming back.
Oh, like she was looking for you.
Yeah, I think she looked at us, and I think she might know it's me, but I'm not sure.
So she might be turning back around?
Yeah, she might be. I don't know.
Finally, the mother arrives and explains what's happened. The reason for abandoning him simply isn't good enough.
Yep, we do. I don't know if you remember, I was out with you guys before over at your house on Straight Arrow.
Yeah.
So we found him running along the road, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and I got all his side. Go ahead and explain to me what happened.
He was in a really angry mood about a competition that he had been at. He was cursing at me. He was trying to jump out of the car.
Okay.
So I was getting concerned about him, and so he pulled over. He got out of the car, and he's been walking home, and I've come up on him multiple times and said, "Come on, get in the car." He won't get in the car.
Okay. Has this happened before?
Yes.
So I've been out here with him for probably 20 minutes.
Okay.
Where have you been during that time?
I was trying to find him because I didn't know.
So how did he end up out of your sight?
Because he was walking this way, and I had to turn around and come on back, and then I wasn't sure which way.
You could have followed him with slow speed and kept him. Okay. And why not?
I was trying to give him some space to cool down.
Okay. So I know last time I was out with you guys, he was staying with my grandparents part-time. Has he been with you full-time for a while?
Yes, and we've really been doing well. This is the first massive blow-up. He's had a few recently, which is why we're upping the counseling, where he told me he's been Googling ways to things like that. And so that's what he was doing today.
Okay. Today you had a discussion. He was Googling ways to commit suicide.
Well, today he didn't talk about that. He was just saying that he was so stupid he was better off.
Okay. So he's 13. He says he's better off. And you know how it sounds. You're leaving him in 30-degree weather in the rain to walk miles home. He's out of your sight for 20-plus minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and he's a juvenile on the younger side.
Yes, sir.
On a busy highway with no sidewalk.
Yes, sir. I thought he had gone the other way.
Because you let him out of your sight?
Yes.
Okay. He said that while he's been walking in this, he's seen you pass by a few times and not stop.
I have stopped every single time.
Okay, but before you said you didn't know he was here, you thought he was on...
I haven't stopped him on this road, no.
So I'm going to make a call to our supervisor, okay? I'm not going to release him to you yet. What I'm going to have you do is go sit in your car. We're going to pull over there and get off the road.
The mother is informed about what will happen next and is getting a firm warning and will be charged. The cops ensure that they hide this situation from the child. She's given a chance to say goodbye to her son.
So I'm going to release him back to you in a second, okay? I'm going to talk to him. I want him to hear anything we're saying, okay? I called a supervisor and discussed the situation, okay? So what we're going to do is issue a criminal summons for with the mandatory court date, okay? You're not going to jail. It's a misdemeanor. But based on, so kind of what I've just discussed with you a little bit, the facts of the situation, his age, the location and the roadways involved, the temperature, the weather, the fact that he was out of view for an extended period of time, that we had to be called out by a stranger, right, to find him. All of the things are taken into account, right? So this citation we issued, essentially is called for a lapse of due care that you're responsible for because he's in your custody, okay? Any questions about that? Okay.
You could probably go sit in Grandpa's car now if you want.
Grandpa knows that he's going to take it from there.
Yeah, I think he does.
The woman was taken to jail, but it's unclear exactly what she was charged with. This victim was left alone on a highway, but in our next case, it's being left next to a pool that poses the threat. Unsupervised and kiddie pool. Our next case begins on the 28th of July, 2024. Police are called by a concerned neighbor after spotting a kid playing in a kiddie pool without any supervision or protective flotation devices. The 3-year-old was left by themselves for hours, while the mother was found asleep. The concerned citizen reported exactly what she saw, and while they tried to help the child themselves, they quickly realized they needed to call the emergency services.
Nice to meet you. I'm Deputy Coma.
Good. And this is my husband, Dave. He's on the porch. This is the child. I'm not going to say it in front of her, but that pool right there, she was in that by herself. I've asked her mother, we knocked on the door. The door was already open. I hollered for them. My husband hollered for them, and nobody has come out yet.
Okay.
So, you know, she was in that pool by herself, and we didn't want to see her drowned. I know of friends that their children have drowned from them.
Yeah.
So that.
She didn't have like any pool gear on her.
No, she was totally by herself. Mom and them's asleep or something.
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
The mother and her partner emerge from the house and are evidently very tired. However, they informed the officer that the child was sleeping with them and they didn't understand how she left the house.
So what's going on today?
Oh, I was just sleeping.
Yeah.
That's all.
Did you guys have like a long night?
Yeah.
It is 6 o'clock. All right, so the neighbor over there, she found her in this pool. This little baby pool. And she like opened your door and she said she was hollering for you guys. And you guys must know, where's the child usually at? Or where do you guys sleep?
In our room.
In your room's over to the left, and she's in the middle room.
No, not in the room. In the front.
The front room.
Yeah. Yeah, man, we were just sleep. This is the first time she actually done some bull crap like that.
How old is she?
She just turned 3.
She just turned 3?
Yes.
Well, what's her name?
Nevaeh.
Nevaeh?
Oh my god.
You gotta get one of them.
How do you spell Nevaeh?
Neveh.
Neveh. What's her last name?
A-M-O-N-S.
O-N Ammons?
Yes.
What's her date of birth?
6/20/21.
Well, they said they've been you know, she's been with them for 20 minutes. So, and they were just concerned for your guys' safety because they opened the door and yelled at you guys for about 20 minutes and you guys weren't answering. So she was concerned if you guys weren't even.
They opened the door?
They said the door was open.
Oh, yeah, it's open.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
You do one of those things that where you can turn it and they can't actually open it. My brother got one of those.
This is plastic knobs and doorknobs.
Yeah.
Do you guys have your licenses on you?
Yeah.
Any chance? Do you mind go grabbing them?
The mother very much understands the risk her child was in and is certain this never happens. She says they fell asleep watching a movie. However, she ensures the male partner won't be arrested by confirming he's not a caregiver.
Are we going to be arrested?
What's up?
Are we going to be arrested? This has never ever happened before.
Oh, okay.
How in the world she opened the damn door?
Yeah. What time did you guys go to bed? And when was the last time you saw her?
Well, we had taken a nap with her. That's why I don't understand. Like,
okay, she was sleeping with you guys?
Usually she would wake me up. This has never ever happened before.
Yeah.
Usually she wakes me up and lets me know, hey, mommy, or she'll let me know if she's hungry or if she, I'm a very alert mom.
Okay.
Bad mom. So
I understand. This has never happened?
No, this is.
She's never walked outside of the house before or anything like that?
The only one time that she did was 4th of July. We went to sleep we usually don't take late evening naps, but I just hurt my neck the other day when I was putting up the cameras and fell off the ladder, so my neck's been hurting, and she was in the bed with us and we were watching a movie and we just fell asleep. Probably we fell asleep at least like maybe right at 6 o'clock.
Okay, and the child, I'm sorry, I forget the child's name.
Nevaeh.
Nevaeh?
Yes.
Nevaeh was with you in the bed when you fell asleep at around 6 o'clock.
Yeah, she was literally laying on his chest. That's why I don't understand. She's never came out of the door like this. She's never,
Okay.
Freaking no, this is just a mess. I literally just got this pool yesterday, and I was going to take it down, because when I went to put it up, the top of it doesn't blow up. But I still let her play in it like earlier today before it started raining, just to get some energy out and stuff, because we don't really come outside like that because the bugs are so bad. This never happens. Never happens.
And are you the biological mother of Nevaeh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Who is he to Nevaeh?
He's my boyfriend, but Nevaeh's dad isn't
in the picture.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Okay. He's your boyfriend. Is he to you like a caretaker to Nevaeh as well?
What do you mean? Is
is he a caretaker? Like if you leave the house, does he watch her? Or?
No. I don't leave my daughter with anybody. No.
Okay. All right. Has she ever been? You say that pool's recently new.
Yeah, I literally just bought it yesterday.
Okay. And you say she has not done this besides on July 4th?
Yeah, she's never done this besides on July 4th.
Anyone involved?
I can't be away from her for that long.
Okay.
Can't. I've never left her side besides when she's at daycare. I can't.
Okay. And you said that she usually wakes you up when she wakes up?
If I'm still asleep, yeah, but this rarely happens. My neck's been hurting. I literally just put the camera up the other day, and I fell off of the ladder, and broke my neck back in 2022 in a car accident in Indiana, and it just kind of it was hurting so bad, and she said something about, mommy, I want to take a night, so she curled up in the bed, and we fell asleep. That's why I said it was normal like any other time, and none of this ever happened, and I don't even know why she came out of the door like that. It's not her fault. I should have. Nothing like this ever happened.
Well, the mother is keen to point out that she doesn't leave the kid with anyone. The officers confer with one another and decide to talk with the male partner too. He also suggests he isn't a caregiver. The stories line up.
So this is not okay, so.
I understand, but everyone's safe right now. So just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Do you have any questions for me? Because I'm gonna talk to him.
I just don't want to be away from my daughter like that. I don't, like, this never happens. Like, if I get arrested, I don't have anybody to keep her, and I'm sorry, but I don't trust any man to keep my daughter like that. I don't care.
Okay. Okay.
I don't leave her with anybody. Unless she goes to daycare, she's always with me. I've never been away from her.
Okay. All right. Do you mind grabbing him for me so I can talk to him? I did.
What is it?
She said no.
Okay.
She doesn't.
You're going to talk to him.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, you can still talk to him just to see the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think as far as I'm still on. You're fine. As far as if she's not considering him a caregiver, then just her.
Okay.
What's happening now?
So I'm gonna do the same as I did with her. This is just a formality. You're not in any trouble. I'm gonna read you your rights. All right. As you can tell, no one's in handcuffs. Just something we have to do. Comes court of law. And
oh yeah, I know, because somebody else actually didn't do that from y'all team. And that's how my charges got dropped.
All right. Well, I'm Deputy Como. My inquiry here is just figuring out what happened with Nevaeh and how she got away. These are your rights. You have the right to remain silent, and anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him or her with you now or any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request. Do you understand these rights? With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me? All right. All right. Who are you in terms of a family picture? Are you dating Cassidy?
Yeah, that's
okay. Okay. Does Cassidy ever leave Nevaeh with you alone? Are you a caregiver at all, and by any means?
Only if she has to do something, like say like something outside or something.
Okay. Does she get out much? Does she go?
She really can't.
Okay. All right. So you know, and how long have you been with Cassidy?
2 months.
2 months? Okay. So you don't really consider yourself a caregiver at all?
I'm not gonna say I don't care.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying you don't care. I'm just saying in terms of like
guardianship. Oh, I mean, I guess not.
Okay.
The cops detain the suspect and are informed why she's being arrested. She complies throughout and is taken over to the cop car.
We'll work that out. Just give us 1 second, okay? We'll let you make a phone call, okay? Just give us 1 sec. I'll hold your phone.
Wait, what about me? I didn't even get to hug her.
And I don't want your kid seeing you in handcuffs, okay? I know you want to say, listen, you want to see your kid 100%. I would too, but I don't want her to see you in handcuffs, okay?
You can't walk me over there and just uncuff me to hug her, possibly?
Once you're cuffed, it's up to him. I'm just holding you, ma'am.
Whiskey 5-10-15.
You have shoes, sandals?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, sorry, can you just get her sandals real quick? I'm going to turn your phone off because you're at 36%. I don't want it to die in the jail and then you're walking in Manel. All right.
The suspect was charged with child without great bodily harm. This child was mere meters away from the house, but in our final case, the kid is found miles away from any parents or guardians. Miles from home. Our final case begins on the 30th of October 2024. Police in Georgia were called about a 10-year-old who was walking by themselves on the road. The officers responded immediately to save the kid and find out why he was walking by himself at all. Here's how they dealt with the situation. The kid begins answering the cops' questions. Now that he's been located, he's homeschooled and seems to have wandered off on his own accord.
No? Okay.
Are you homeschooled?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Do you know how to read?
Yeah.
Yeah? What grade would you be in?
5th.
5th grade? How old are you?
10.
You're 10?
No, 11.
You're 11? Okay. Do you know your mom's name?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you know your phone number for your mom?
No.
No? Okay. Where does she work at?
A gas station.
Okay, which one?
I don't know. It's just a gas station. I don't know the name or anything.
Okay. Well, do you care to write your name down for me and your birthday? That's perfect. Thank you very much. Soren. That's an awesome name. And you said, what's your mom's name? Brittany Patterson?
Yeah, 321.
He said he doesn't go to school anywhere. Yeah. Hello.
How are you, Kaylee?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
What's that kiddo's first name?
His first name is Soren. S-O-R-E-N.
Yeah, I just seen that just a minute ago.
He said that he used to go to East Fannin, but he doesn't go to school anywhere.
Yeah. Soren Alexander Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
Is he 10 years old?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm showing he goes to East Fannin. Lives at 530 Marble City. Mama is Brittany Patterson.
So.
Yeah, okay, give me a shout.
Well, thank you. That was very helpful. All right, thank you.
See y'all.
All right, bye.
Hello, this is Britt.
Hey, this is Deputy Robertson, Fannin County Sheriff's Office.
Hey.
Do you have a son named Soren by chance?
I do. Yes, I do.
So we're out with him on Railroad Avenue in Mineral Bluff. I mean, I'm trying to figure. He's walked all the way down here from wherever y'all live.
We live off Marble City.
Okay. Is there somebody at the house that's with him?
My dad was with him. I had to leave to go pick up my other son, and he was supposed to come with me.
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't find him anywhere. I guess he just decided to walk off and go for a walk, and so then I had to leave to come take my other son to the chiropractor. So,
okay, you
so
didn't
I just
think...
left because I didn't know if he was just back out in the woods or where he was.
Okay, you didn't think to call us?
Well, no, because I figured he'd come home. He's done this before. Walk back in the woods when he gets mad or frustrated and think an hour later. So, He's never walked all the way to Mineral Bluff, though.
Okay, yeah, because he's walking down the side of Mineral Bluff Highway. I mean, he was in the busy intersection and...
Mm-hmm.
The cops speak with the mother on the phone, but she seems to not feel any responsibility for her child. In fact, she blames him entirely for being a bad kid.
Well, and to be honest with you, he's very defiant. He won't listen to me. So I kind of figured that one day he might get picked up by you guys. Then maybe he would learn that he just can't do that, because I've told him he can't do that before.
Well, more of our concern is him getting hit by a car.
Yeah, me too. But I don't know what to do with him, to be honest with you. I'm at my wit's end with this kid. I've got 3 other kids that are great, and this kid just doesn't want to listen, works. And honestly, I didn't know I could just call you guys when I wasn't 100% sure if he was missing, because I wasn't. I thought he was maybe back in the woods, because we've got 16 acres, and he does that a lot. So I didn't know that he was not on the property.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of important to let us know if you can't find your child.
So even if I'm not sure that he's on the property, or if he's not?
Yeah, if you can't find your child, that's kind of important.
Because I thought you couldn't file like missing person stuff until so much time had passed. Well, it had literally been 5 minutes since I had seen him.
Well, when it's
it's
different when it's a child.
Okay. Well, I just don't know these things. So, but yeah, I'm down in LJ. I'll be back home.
So how long is it?
I'm supposed to be home until 9:15 tonight.
How long's it been since you've seen your son?
I left the house actually I was late. I left at 12:50 because I had to be down here in LJ at the chiropractor at 12:30. And he was going to come with me. I brought his computer in the car got dressed. Me and my daughter went out and got, and I told him I'd be in the car. We waited 5 minutes. He wasn't. Went back inside to look for him. He wasn't in the house, so I just left. I figured he just had an argument about his schoolwork. So, honestly, if you knew him, you would know that this happens all the time. He gets mad and he stomps off in the woods, and then he comes back like an hour later when he's cooled down. So,
Okay. I'm gonna have to do a report on this.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
The officers arrive at the kid's home, but it seems that no one is in. Finally, they find his grandfather, who's shocked by what's happened.
Come on out here.
Got you a turkey? Is that a turkey? What's his name? You don't know? You got a bunch of chickens too, don't you? You got a big old rooster.
You know what kind of chicken that is? Where is Grandpa at? Is he here?
Is Grandpa laying down?
I don't know.
Do you care if we go with you? How's that dog? Can that dog get up here?
No, I closed the door to the downstairs to the entrance to the basement.
But your
So he
grandpa's
can't-
down there.
My grandpa, there's another entrance down there.
Can that dog get to that entrance?
No.
Okay, let's shut that door and go around this way.
We ultimately want to talk to Grandpa, okay?
We gotta make sure we're leaving you with somebody, okay? Is there any more dogs? Okay. Huh? You don't think it's open? Your mom said that your grandma lives next door, is that correct?
Yeah, there's a cabin over there, or you could access it through the woods, or you could just drive over there.
Okay. Is he able to come to the door?
She has an electric.
Okay. Let's talk to Grandpa really quick, and then we'll get you inside, okay?
Hey, that dog can't get over here, can it?
No.
Okay, good.
What's wrong?
We went on that side. That dog about attacked us.
Oh, no. That's just pushing down.
We got your grandson here. He was all the way down there at that store down there.
Yeah.
He's right here.
Where are you going? You don't know.
Yeah.
Where's your mom?
I don't know.
We called Mom. Mom knew he was not at home and went to LJ.
I was in LJ?
No, your mom is.
You home all by yourself?
Yeah.
Why were you down there?
I don't know. I went to the wrong place.
You're trying to go downtown, Blue Ridge, you said. We're just concerned about you, bud, okay?
You're not in any kind of trouble, okay?
Any trouble, we're worried about you. Like I said, I mentioned it before, we don't want you to be ran over. We don't want some crazy person to be picking you up, okay?
He was on a four-wheeler?
No, he's walking.
No, he was walking.
Yeah. As he, do you care if we walk around upstairs and look around? Is it okay for you?
No.
Can he take us up there?
I'm
Can he take us up there?
He can,
Okay.
yeah.
I just want to walk around the house, just look around if that's okay with you.
You're welcome to me now.
Thank you, sir. What's your name? Bobby. Bobby what?
Campbell.
Bobby Campbell. Nice to meet you, Bobby.
The mother turns up and already has an attitude. She has no recognition of why she should be under arrest. She's cuffed, but argues throughout.
This one? There's somebody sitting right there. Is that her? Is that her?
Yeah, that one's a piece of white too.
Hey, Brittany.
Yeah.
I need you to come out here. No, not 1 second. I need you to come out here.
Hey, guys. Yes, ma'am.
Is there somebody else here with the kids besides your grandpa?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Huh? No, there's nobody here but...
Okay. Turn around for me.
Why?
Because you're under arrest.
For what?
For the incident we talked about earlier today.
What am I under arrest for?
For reckless endangerment.
And how was I
Turn around.
recklessly endangering my
We're
child?
not talking about it.
Soren, call mommy and tell them they're taking me to jail because you decided to walk down the street.
Let go of your hands.
That's not his fault.
Yeah, call mommy.
You're the mother. That's your responsibility to
Yeah,
keep
I
up with
need
your
you to
child.
not talk to me, please.
That's
Okay,
true.
Soren, give her a call.
Okay. Last time I checked, it wasn't illegal for a kid to walk to the store. So.
It is when they're 10 years old.
It is?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to see that on the books.
Okay, well, you'll see it on your warrant.
Great.
I need somebody here to stay with the kids.
I don't have anybody.
Do you want to take this watch off? Or you want to take it with you?
Well, then I'm calling defects.
Soren, come here.
315 pound. Show one female 95.
Come here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
The police are here and they're taking me to jail. So I need you to come stay with the kids.
319 pound, 142.
No, I'm not kidding. It's ridiculous.
I'll be there just for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, bye. They're taking me to jail.
I love you.
Love you too, baby.
You're coming in back.
I'll be back.
All right.
Come on.
Do you need to wait for my mom to get here?
We'll wait. Yeah, come on.
Okay, can I tell my other 2 kids goodbye so they don't freak out?
Yeah, that's
Please.
where they at.
Please go get Enola and Evander and tell them to come tell me goodbye. Okay, thanks.
Do you need to take anything with you?
Do I need anything?
Wallet or anything? Do you want to take it with you?
I probably should. It's in the car.
Okay. Which vehicle? This one or this
The
one?
black one.
Is it unlocked?
Yes.
Okay. You give me permission to get your wallet out of it?
No.
Okay.
Call Daddy and tell him they're taking me to jail.
Alright.
Marmy will be here in a minute.
Huh?
Marmy will be here in a minute.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, love you guys.
Alright, love you. Bye. When will you be back?
Who knows?
What?
You need to check it for anything?
I'll have to carry it. Can I get your phone? You got anything else on you?
No, but you can stick the phone in there.
That's fine.
I don't have any pockets.
Okay.
The woman's mother has turned up and is trying to argue in favor of her daughter. A lot of blame is still being put on the child. He obviously needs help and may have a learning difficulty.
So, in Georgia, if he was to be hit by a car today,
right,
or something that falls back on her. She would be charged for that.
Yeah, because he's a minor.
Right, and she knew he was missing, and left him here. And so that's what this charge is similar to that. She knew he was missing, didn't report it to us, and he's out on a busy roadway.
Right.
And cars are flying past him.
So he was in the road?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm down here in Mineral Way.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I don't know. We were. That's what we've been discussing today was whether or not to send him out to live with his dad in Montana or not.
Gotcha.
Because he's just gotten uncontrollable.
And maybe
we can't. Besides locking him in his room, that'd be about the only way to keep him home.
Maybe there's some kind of therapy or something like that.
She just spent $2,000 on therapy.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it didn't. He's still as belligerent as he ever was.
And
the day before yesterday, I took him to the river with me. He did everything I asked him to do. Helped me plant plants. I mean, he's great. And we just had the wedding, my other daughter's wedding. And he acted really nice. He was really good for the whole wedding. So he'll go through when he wants to do something, he'll do it. But he just thinks that he can make the rules.
Yeah. And so, and just to explain the difference, because I'll tell you, we are dealing with something similar with another juvenile in the county. The difference is...
Yeah, he's a juvenile.
Well, they're both juveniles, but the difference is the parents, they've built a fence around the house to try and keep him contained because he runs away. So they've built a fence around the house. I don't remember. He's young too. He's elementary school. They've had to put locks on the inside of their door that he can't reach to keep him, because that's their responsibility.
Okay, so we wouldn't be in trouble for doing that then?
No.
Making him stay home?
Right.
I know that I've raised 4 girls on my own in this house, okay? But I never had any of them act like this at all. He also is sad inside, and that's what we're trying to figure out, what is going on.
And I could see that talking to him today.
Yeah, he's very sad. He's in tears. I mean,
he was almost in tears when I found him.
The mother was charged with reckless